Welcome everyone to the Sunny Coast very own podcast called the Referral Wave, riding the tide to success. My name's Tony Cross, and by day I have a business called Drive Connect, which is a car brokering business here on the Sunny Coast. But today I'm joined by the fabulous Mel Conboy, and we're going to talk all things, holiday houses, cleaning, restaurants. We've got everything going on. How are you, Mel?
Hi, Danny. Good, good. How are you?
Yeah, great. Well, look, first off, let's just talk about your business that you're in BNI with.
Yep.
Tell us all about it.
Okay, so I actually hold the cleaning category for my chapter. And I started the cleaning company because I have a holiday letting business as well. So they obviously just work really well together. Um, we have about 15 homes on the sunny coast that we holiday let. So all the way from Kin, Gympie down to Caloundra. And some of our properties sleep up to 25 people. So all sorts of stuff that you can do, retreats or big family stays, all the way down to just a couple of people in a small one at Alex Head. So yeah, we're kind of all around the coast and yeah, absolutely love it. My passion is the health retreat space and holding big spaces for people to come and do health or business sort of retreats. I love it because I get connection with, the hosts. So, for years and years, I'll be working with the same people and whatever. They'll go, where's your property? What do you got for us? And, hopefully I've got something different every year, but they can hold their space. But I just have such a passion for that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That correct me if I'm wrong, but you've got I know you got a business coach, Keely, in your group. Is that one of your retreats that she did up at Mullaney? Was that?
No, I don't think that I had a property that she
Uh,
did one in, but yes,
yeah,
she
when you just said there was
will.
25 or so, I thought, oh, maybe that's one of yours.
Yeah. No, Keely is amazing. And yes, we're definitely going to be doing some amazing stuff at one of the properties. We've already got that in the pipeline. So watch this space.
Oh, fantastic. So obviously got a lot of properties to manage. That's enough within itself. But your cleaning business, what are yeah, okay, you do your property, your holiday homes, but talk to us about some other aspects of cleaning that you can take on for people.
Yeah, so we do everything in the cleaning world. So we do massive commercial spaces. So like we've got shopping centres with toilets and all the concreted space has to be done. The gardening, all we take care of all that. So then we've got our real estate sort of stuff. So we work with heaps of different real estate agents and do their bond cleans or spring cleans or before sale stuff. And then we just do general domestic cleaning. And
Yeah.
then we actually help out other hosts or other property managements that have Airbnb. So we take care of their Airbnbs as well. And then obviously our Airbnbs are the most important.
Yes. Gee whiz. So you got a lot going on.
Yes.
What led you to joining BNI to start with?
Actually, one of our beautiful members, Melissa Shambry, she spoke to me about it for many years before I even thought about it. And then I kind of pushed going into my own business and going, okay, this is what I want to do. And I reached out to another lady, Amy Bennett, and she was amazing. And I just sent her an email. And then I met Bree Charles, who was our sales, and she brought me to do a visit. Loved it. Straight from there, that was it. Joined.
Fantastic. We were having that discussion before we got started, wasn't it? Just about and we'll get onto this in the podcast, but I mean, how it's just a bit more structured and different things that you get
Totally.
down to, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. And the people in our room, like I've been to quite a few different chapters, and just everyone's relaxed and funny, and like you have a great laugh, and you feel so at ease. Like it is such a big thing speaking in public and especially into a room of people that you have no idea. And I know I've grown so much from doing it and
Mm.
pushing, that every week having to stand up and say something and for cleaning too, it's a funny thing to really talk about. And I just know I don't I don't want people to go, oh, yeah, that's great. But I try and think of little things that I can make it a little bit more interesting. Like, we got these little slippers for the girls, and I showed everyone, that these are the feet things that they wear so they can mop while they're walking around the house. Or I had a cleaning belt I showed everyone the other week. But yeah, I try and be as interactive as possible because it's always, a bit more interesting. And the same with my presentations. I do something a little way different. So I do a video and it sort of showcases all the sort of properties that we've had or the new ones that are coming. And then we talk about cleaning as well, and a bit about my family. But yeah, I just with lots of loud music, so it's really as interactive as possible. So you go, oh wow. And do you know what, I've done so well every presentation. I've got so much new business and new contacts, so I really really value doing a great presentation. I think it's such an important part of BNI.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. Given that you do these fantastic presentations, that's obviously one of the ways. But my next question is, how do you use BNI to enhance your networking to gain referrals? So obviously, presentations one. Have you got any other thoughts on that?
I, like for me, when I even go and meet a new property, the biggest thing I can say is I've got a handyman, I've got a sparky, I've got a plumber, and they're all so close to me. Like, and it's just I feel like I've almost got a whole behind me, a whole crew have got my back, and I can just go for it in such a better way. And then I can give referrals, and every day something else is happening where I'm getting one of the guys from BNI to do something or help me with something. And just like I feel just the loyalty and respect for each other is such a massive thing in BNI. Like you really just know, hey, I just know these guys are going to turn up no matter what and look after me and this job. So it's just, yeah, I love that about BNI so much.
Yeah, well, I mean that, and it helps you solve problems within your business too, doesn't it? Because you
Oh,
have this great network around, and it could be, as we'll keep picking on Keely, it could be as simple as getting some business coaching advice from Keely, or hooking up with the plumber, or Riley, you've got a plumbing and gas guy in your chapter, get him to
totally.
come around and help out.
Oh yeah, and you're right. Like I can just ring Keely if I'm stuck or having a rough time, and I it is the best thing. Like we are so lucky to have her in the group because sometimes it's all you need, and you're just like so stuck in your own head because in business it's stressful, and
Yeah,
you've got multiple people. You like I have a team of about 15 girls on this side, then I've got an office of ladies, and on owners and this and this just goes on and on, so you do get stuck in this whole crazy headspace, and Keely will get me out of it in 10 minutes of a phone call, and I'll just walk out going, oh my goodness, why didn't I call her earlier today? But yeah,
yeah.
we are so lucky to have her. She definitely can help with whatever's going on in your business land.
And, as you said, it's that networking, having those connections. And it's quite funny. I last night we're at a friend's place for a barbecue. Anyway, it was after dark, so it was probably 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. We've gone to wash up and clean stuff. Hot water system's running rusty water out of it, right? And
Yeah.
I said to him, I said, I'll ring the plumber in my BNI group. And I didn't ring him. I said, I'll text him, and I said he'll come and he'll talk to you tomorrow and get it sorted out. They're like, what now? And I'm like, yeah. Within 5 minutes, he messaged me back, said,
Yeah.
tell him I'll give him a ring in the morning. And they're like, how
Yeah.
the hell did you do that? And I went, oh mate, it's just the BNI network, right? Like
It is 100%.
we pick up the phone. That same on Sunday afternoon while we were there, I had two messages from BNI members about thinking about selling their cars because that's on a weekend that's when that sort of stuff happens, right? We're thinking, oh, we
Exactly.
should get a cleaner for this, or we should go on a holiday. Like that's when the brain detunes, right? So
Yeah,
the
exactly.
network around you is fantastic.
Yeah.
Give us a standout story of you so far in your BNI journey.
um oh, there's so many. Um, I think I'd probably just my relationships, like all my relationships is my standout. I actually met Tracy Reed Withers. She was in my chapter as a property management. Anyway, she ended up leaving, and she was away for about a year, and I connected with her, and now she is my right hand lady. So without BNI, I wouldn't have her in my business. And I'm so grateful to have her. Even her daughter's been jumped in for a little bit with us. And like, I wouldn't have had this amazing woman in my business who's, helping me run everything and is just such a support as well. So without BNI, I wouldn't have Tracy. And yeah, Tracy I'm hoping will be with me for a very long time. And we'll be very successful together within business because, yeah, it's great having her experience 27 years in real estate. So her knowledge is, you can't buy that. So, yeah, very grateful to BNI for that introduction. She now is part of our chapter as
I
well.
was,
So,
I was gonna say,
yeah,
I've got your chapter list here,
yeah,
yeah, and it's like, yeah, you
yeah,
both the same chapter. Well,
yeah,
that's good testament for BNI, right? And your
yeah,
chapter, obviously, that you're
exactly.
both in there. So
Yeah. Well, we do. Tracy is a referral killer. So we are together now, just referring like crazies. We've got
and
a
if
double refer now because there's two of us. So
there's the two of you, and if
yeah,
you're ever stuck for a one-to-one, you can have one in the office.
yeah, exactly. No, it's great.
Oh, that's good. Look, given your journey in BNI today, what's the one bit of advice you would give to someone new that's listening to the podcast?
Just don't be shy, I think, and as hard as it is, um, it gets easier as you go, but it's worth the journey, and you'll definitely grow your business if that's what you want to do. Go for it. Just go talk to people, tell people what you're doing, what your ideas are. If there's so many people that are similar and you'll connect with that you might not think that you would, but yeah, just don't hold back, I think, is the biggest thing. And just go and chat to people because you will find some of the most beautiful friends in that group, as well as business partners and business referrers. You do make amazing friendships, and it's just so nice having support in business. And it can be a very lonely space. And
Mm.
being in a group of people that are all in the same sort of space as you just can't beat it because everyone understands when you're having a really crappy day or, something, a big drama's happened. Like everyone goes through that in business, and having people to talk to about it is just the best way forward. And yeah, if you don't talk, you won't know. So get out there and don't be shy, and, visit other chapters too. It's great just to get around and let people know what you're doing and being part of a community. It's so good.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Very well said. Look, what's next for your business on the horizon?
We're trying to grow our retreat spaces again. We are, unfortunately lost one last year, so we're really trying to find that perfect space that has, the yoga space for the ladies and guys, which can also be like they can do their business meetings and stuff in that space. So I've got to needs to sleep 30, and it needs to have a big yoga space for me, so they can do their thing. But yeah, we will get there, and that's probably my big mission for this year, is to find the perfect space for all my clients that are going, where are we staying?
Yeah, they
So
want to. So, man, how do you go about that? Do you
I
just keep doing research and just trying to,
It's funny. I feel like it just comes,
yeah, right.
people know that I'm in that space, and I feel like, because we've just had one recently come on, and we're hoping that that all gets sorted and approved and through, and I can shout to everyone about it. So as soon as that happens, I'll be first telling BNI that we've got this space. But yeah, I feel like people know that that's sort of my industry, and people go, oh, have you spoken to me? And I get a lot of people come and say, oh, this is what we're looking to do. So I hope that it'll just fall from the sky and come to me. And we'll find the perfect venue.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
The when you're in that big venue, I'm trying to think of a way to put it. When you're in that big venue space, it would be pretty limited to what is around, wouldn't there?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I know exactly what is needed on the coast, because there's just that lack of that. And you don't want it to feel like a school camp as well. So it's kind of got to be, just a little bit luxury, but not too much. It doesn't need to be too
Mm,
crazy, but it because it wants to be affordable so people can come and stay, but it also has to have that right feel. And the main thing is somewhere that they can do their yoga or sports activities or whatever it is that they want to do on
yeah.
retreat. But it's such a big thing if they've got that space, that just makes all the difference of whatever you're trying to do.
No, fantastic. Now we're into shameless self-promotion here on this podcast.
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about the restaurant while you're
Oh,
while we
yes. Yep. So we have Bar Deco in Yandina, which is actually Belgium inspired, but it's European cuisine. So, and we have the European beers on tap and stuff like that. And we have all different, it's hard to get some of the beers, but we do import a lot of different European beers. We've got a bit of a beer garden out the back, which is really nice. Actually, one of our amazing members, Tomo, he does cooking classes there, usually on a Wednesday. So which is awesome. That's such a good partner for us because we love supporting Tomo and what he does, and he supports us and promotes us everywhere. So that's really cool. But yeah, so beautiful European food. Their steaks are the best. Ruined steaks for me now. I can't go anywhere and eat a steak because they cook them so nicely. But yeah, very European. So, and the guys in the kitchen often do specials, so you never know what they're going to come up with, and they're so good. So I love that.
All right. Well, we'll have to get up there soon.
Yes,
Well, look,
definitely.
I've heard nothing but good things about it. So yeah, it's just one
So
of those things
good.
we've got to get in there and get it done.
Yeah, perfect.
Hey, what's the one core value of BNI that really resonates with you?
Building relationships.
Yeah.
I absolutely love my relationships. Like just quickly, Vanessa Hume, if I didn't have her, I can call her. I know sometimes I have called her in the middle of the night with guests having a freak out because something's happened. If that relationship wasn't as strong as it is for the last almost 4 years now, and yeah, she's just such on my team and even will make sure things are done absolutely spot on. So she doesn't get a call out from me because the guests have had a problem. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for my relationships in that room. Keely White, same thing. I just absolutely couldn't do what I do without having the support of her. I could just go on. There's so many in the room that I absolutely just love so much. And I'm just so grateful. So yeah,
Yeah,
building
fantastic.
relationships is what BNI is all about. Absolutely love it.
Right. Well, people, you've got to get down there and check out all of
Yeah.
these people. And you guys are Thursday morning, aren't you? Because you're the same
Yeah.
time as our chapter.
Yeah. Thursday morning, Sea Restaurant.
Yeah, right. Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. All right. Well, how do we get hold of you, find out more about your business?
Yep. So we're on Facebook, Instagram. We have a website, Luxury Coastal Destinations and Luxury Coastal Cleaning Services, or you can just call us 0488 165 783.
Cool. Very good. All right. Well, there's a lot more to unpack there, but I would encourage everyone to have a one-to-one and
Yes, definitely. I'd love that.
find out some more. But look, thanks for being on. It's been fantastic, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you around the trap soon. I'll try and get over and visit your chapter. Unfortunately, it's the same time, but anyway, we'll make it work one day.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks, Tony. Loved
No
it.
worries. Thanks very much.